city as well, and I'll share with you 409 people were given visas on arrival in Islamabad. Our embassy and our ambassador is constantly in touch with the local authorities in Kabul, ensuring safety and safe transportation of those people who are coming into our embassy in safety and then have to be transported to the airport. By and large, my information is that the situation in Kabul is calm, but there's pressure around the airport. There are thousands of people stranded at the airport, desirous of leaving. The number keeps fluctuating, but it's a large number. And that is, the focus of attention of media, international media as well. And the rest of the city, which is, functioning close to normal, is not being focused. We've set up a cell, evacuation operation cell at the Ministry of Interior. This was done 15th night, and the cell has been in operation since 16th of August. This is manned 24/7. All stakeholders are present under one roof, and when I say all stakeholders, in that cell you have representatives of the Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Civil Aviation Authority, FIA, ISI, and Islamabad Police. The idea to put them together is a quick response and to accelerate inter-ministerial coordination. We are trying to facilitate the movement of evacuees, whether they're coming by land or by air. We've also established a facilitation center at the Islamabad International Airport. This facilitation has representation of all stakeholders. It is manned round the clock, and they're managing and monitoring arrivals and departures. They are there to facilitate boarding, lodging at the airport. We have set up a crisis management unit at the Foreign Office, and that again is working around the clock, so that if missions require information, assistance, they can liaise with them. So far, since the 16th of August, 5 PIA flights have operated between Islamabad and Kabul. And on these flights, we have brought back 542 foreign nationals and 91 Pakistanis. We've also been giving permission for overflight. We are liberally giving permission for overflight. And our airspace is being allowed. Its usage is being allowed, and so far, 56 such permissions have been given. Landing permission is also being given. We could not give a blanket permission, but we have shared this with everyone, that we will facilitate all requests to make it easier for them. And so far, 17 foreign airlines have benefited, and they have undertaken 133 sorties to carry people out of Kabul. 28 nationals of 28 countries have benefited from the facility that Pakistan is providing. World Bank officials have benefited, and we have successfully evacuated 293 World Bank officials based in Afghanistan. In total, so far, we have Pakistan has facilitated the evacuation of 3,234 foreign nationals and international organization reps. Out of these 3,234, 323 are Pakistanis, and the rest are foreigners. I want to, through this presser, assure the international community that Pakistan, as a responsible country and as a partner in peace, will continue to be supportive. Our objectives are aligned. We are working for a similar purpose, that is safety, security of everyone, their nationals as well as Afghans. Our desire is to have peace and stability in Afghanistan. We are working for an inclusive interim arrangement over there, so that it has not just broad-based representation, it has wider acceptability. And this role is being recognized. I am happy to share with you, every foreign minister that has engaged with me has, whatever I shared with them, my assessment of the situation in Afghanistan, what we are doing, what we intend to do, their views are in sync with us. Our thinking and the international thinking is aligned, and they feel that Pakistan is playing a very vital and a very critical role in these challenging times. I would like to acknowledge and appreciate the work of our staff in Kabul, and our ambassador and his team. They are doing a wonderful job. So keep it up, and the world is looking towards Pakistan. You are aware of the fact that many embassies, in fact, very few embassies today are functioning in Kabul. And if I'm not wrong, perhaps only five are functioning in Kabul, and Pakistan is one of those five. So Pakistan is playing its role. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Foreign Minister.
Thank you. I think the Honorable Foreign Minister has kindly agreed to take questions. May I request those desirous of posing a question to please indicate by raising your hands, and please also introduce. Mateen Haider Sahab, may I start with you?
Thank you, Mr. Foreign Minister. You have spoken in detail about your interaction with your counterparts of Europe and elsewhere. What specific cooperation they are seeking from Pakistan? Number one. And probably tomorrow you will be undertaking a regional visit. So what is the purpose of this regional visit, since the change has already taken place? What consultations you are going to have with these regional leaders, and spoke about inclusive government?
Sure.
Why inclusive government is getting late? Thank you.
What are they wanting from Pakistan? They are wanting Pakistan's help in evacuation, which we are we are helping, and they're acknowledging that. They want Pakistan to promote an inclusive arrangement set up over there, which Pakistan believes in. We feel that Afghanistan is a country which has a number of ethnic groups, and all ethnic groups are important. They have a say, they have a role to play, and the wider the representation, the more acceptability that arrangement will have with the international community. I will be leaving, as you pointed out, for 4 countries tomorrow. I'll be visiting Tajikistan, I'll be visiting Uzbekistan, I will be visiting Turkmenistan, and I'll be visiting Iran. The 5th country is China. I've had a detailed telephonic conversation with the Foreign Minister of China, State Councillor Wang Yi, on the situation in Afghanistan and what role we as immediate neighbors can play. And the 6th neighbor, of course, is Pakistan. The idea, the objective of going out is to hear their assessment and see what are the immediate challenges the neighbors are facing, can face. How we can collectively devise a strategy in dealing with the refugees if that situation arises. Fortunately, the immediate scare of a huge influx has somewhat subsided because of the situation in Afghanistan, which is more or less calm. But that need can arise in the days ahead. How do we manage our trade crossing points with Afghanistan? How do we deal with people, who normally come in and out of Afghanistan? We, as you know, at an average, we had 25 to 30,000 Afghans coming into Pakistan on a daily basis. That's a huge number. How do we deal with the challenge of COVID-19? Because the situation in Afghanistan, I believe, is challenging. And how do we help them, and how do we protect ourselves? Because we're all going through, and Pakistan is going through its 4th wave. How do we deal with counterterrorism? What strategy should we have on that? There are so many challenges that the immediate neighbors face, and opportunities that immediate neighbors can benefit from in Afghanistan, and inshallah, hopefully, when it's peaceful and stable, how we can move forward in regional connectivity. That objective of regional connectivity, how can that be achieved? So it's important to have to consult with them and to have a coordinated regional approach. It's important because we have said it's a shared responsibility, and immediate neighbors have an important role to play.
Can we have one from this side? On 3rd row, Mr. Heather, Zulkanan Heather, followed by the lady in the 2nd row on the right side. Please. Sir.
This is Shaukat Paracha from Aaj Television, sir. Excellency, the Foreign Minister of Pakistan, yesterday some Western media released a report that Taliban formed a commission on TTP, and thereby they have hinted if Pakistan announces a general pardon, these TTP members can go back with their families to Pakistan. So my question is, the assassins of over 80,000 Pakistanis, including General Sanaullah Niazi, General Mushtaq, Surgeon General of Pakistan, and your former leader who respected you a lot, Benazir Bhutto, whether they will be pardoned, has been their response if conveyed to Pakistan.
What Afghans and the Taliban have said is that they will not allow their soil to be used against anyone, any country. You are aware of the fact that TTP was using Afghan soil against Pakistan. Our concerns are genuine, and our expectations are also natural. They should give up what they have been doing, and we expect that the leadership that will evolve, and assume responsibility in the near future would keep an eye on not just the TTP, on all terrorist organizations, because we would not want to see Afghanistan become a safe haven for any terrorist outfit.